If I told you the world's biggest YouTuber built a $100 million empire and then ended up broke, would you believe me? Probably not, but not because his videos stopped making money. The truth is, he signed the wrong contract, and one signature nearly destroyed his brand. Yes, I'm talking about Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast. At just 27 years old, he's the world's most watched creator. You already knew that. And yet, behind the scenes of his $100 million burger empire is one of the most painful business lessons you'll ever hear in history. See, most entrepreneurs think if you grow fast, partner with the right people, and slap your name on a product, the money will just roll on in. But the truth, growth without protection will actually kill you faster than no growth at all. Because if you don't control your contracts and your brand, somebody else will. In this video, we're going to break down how MrBeast's $100 million burger empire exploded overnight, the hidden trap in his partnership that completely ruined it, and the crucial lessons every entrepreneur needs to avoid the same fate. And listen, I've advised businesses, creators, and entrepreneurs on branding, partnerships, and growth strategies. These are the kinds of pitfalls that don't just destroy revenue, they destroy reputations. So let's dive in. But first, let's rewind to the day that everything changed, December 19th, 2020. December 19th, 2020, one tweet changed everything. MrBeast Burger is now open with 300 locations. In a single day, Jimmy scaled from 0 to Shake Shack size instantly. Ghost kitchens, 300 restaurants overnight. No capital expenditure, no waiting decades, immediate. This is what you call a loophole strategy, finding the back door in the market. While restaurants struggled during the pandemic, Jimmy leveraged his audience's distribution. Millions of fans equal instant customers. But here's where entrepreneurs completely miss the point. Speed to market is exciting, for sure, but speed without structure is deadly. You're walking into a brick wall because what he thought was a partnership was actually a trap. And this trap, it started with a 20-mile traffic jam. The launch was complete chaos. Wilson, North Carolina, free burgers, cash giveaways. Police had to completely shut it down. The app hit #1 and crashed from demand. The launch video, 117 million views. In 4 months, 1 million burgers sold. By the end, $100 million in revenue. I have goosebumps talking about it. And this wasn't just a burger chain. It was a cultural phenomenon. Over 2,000 global locations. A world record for burger sales in 1 day. Is it on Guinness World Records? I don't know. But it looked like the perfect playbook for scaling, and fast at that. But here's the twist. Success was way too big. The bigger the empire, the harder the fall. Because behind the scenes, Jimmy had no control. He didn't own the trademark, he didn't control the food quality, and then that's when things went wrong. Every customer, they blamed him. Oh, and did things really go wrong? Raw chicken, cold fries, wrong orders, the reviews, brutal. Enter virtual dining concepts, the partner behind MrBeast Burger. You'll see why I'm laughing in a minute. They had quietly trademarked MrBeast without telling him. They used his face in ads without his permission. And they expanded globally, cashing in on his name quickly. Jimmy tried to fix the food, but VDC ignored him. Customers were furious, and every single headline, they blamed Jimmy, not the company. June 2023 was complete breaking point. He tweeted, "The company I partnered with won't let me stop, even though it's terrible for my brand." This is the nightmare scenario. Your name becomes your prison, and you can't just walk away. You can't protect your reputation, and worst of all, you signed a deal that made it all possible without even understanding what was going on or what could have happened in the future. And if that wasn't enough, they sued him for $100 million. Jimmy sued to escape. They sued back $100 million, claiming that Jimmy was bullying them. Meanwhile, MrBeast Burger kept running under his name. He couldn't stop them. And on paper, Jimmy is a billionaire, but in reality, he gives it all away. He promised to donate every penny before he dies, which is noble, don't get me wrong, but it leaves them vulnerable when the contracts and the partnerships aren't airtight. And here's the lesson for entrepreneurs. Your brand can be a money printer, or it can be your death sentence. Build it wrong, and bad partners will exploit you. Build it right, and you become unstoppable. If you're building a business and you don't want to be trapped like this, I'd recommend you join our school group. Like-minded entrepreneurs, insider secrets, and discussions on exactly how to avoid situations like this. Link in the description below. So imagine that, your face plastered on a product that you can't even control while people trash you for it. But the good news, you don't need Jimmy's mistakes to learn from this lesson. You can protect yourself now. Because once you build your brand with armor, no one can hijack it. Your name, your content, your contracts, all of it, they all work for you, not against you. And that's the power of building not just an audience, but an empire. Jimmy's story shows us that explosive growth without protection is a trap. Partnerships without due diligence, they can cost you everything. I know that from experience. Your brand is your empire. Build it with armor or watch somebody else ruin it. And if you found this valuable, share this with another entrepreneur that needs to hear it, or drop a comment below. What's your one lesson you learned about partnerships the hard way? I got 100 of them. I'd be glad to share, but I want to see your comments first. Don't forget, school link below. See you in the group. Cheers.